let's see here. I have another email that came in last night, right after we got off the air, and I'm like, God damn! I wish this would have come in when we went live.
Would have given us
Uh,
something good to talk about.
oh yeah. I imagine.
Ooh,
I'm sure many people. I guarantee a lot of people already know the story in our area. It is a well, it's a local news personality here. Got herself into some trouble on Thanksgiving. There is her name is Holly Strano, and I've met Holly Strano a couple times. Very nice lady. In fact, I met her at Blossom Time in Chagrin, which is like our
like
everybody comes home and we have a
festival, like
yeah
festival
festival and
type of
stuff.
deal.
Yeah, we have
Like
festival.
the
I've
like we
actually
have the Lilac Festival here in
yeah
Rochester for that.
we have a little fair, a little carnival, all that shit. And
Yep.
I actually met her and her family at the carnival, and this was even before I was even in radio. And she was actually very nice lady. Um, Now I can't remember. I once did I did a thing on Channel 3 one time. I think I did like a Battle of the Sexes segment. I can't remember. It was on like one of their morning shows. I can't remember if
Yep.
Holly Strano was on that show with me. If she was the host of the show. I can't remember at this point. So if anybody, I know Airy Sweet is good at that, kind of finding old stuff, old clips of stuff. If anybody has that clip of me on the news or can find that clip, send that to me because can't find that clip anywhere. It's probably long gone. It was a long time ago, but
It's
that
been
was fat,
scrubbed from the internet.
probably by me because it was back when I was fat and young. So, but anyway, speaking of fat, Holly Strano, not fat, but maybe
I was
it
about to
would
say,
have
what do you?
it would have benefited her maybe a little bit to be fat on Thanksgiving if she was maybe a little bit more little heavier. Maybe she'd be able to hold her liquor a little bit better. I do have the. I don't mean to make light of it because it's very dangerous, especially once you see the video of the accident. Here is the dash cam video of Holly Strano on Thanksgiving. I'm assuming leaving somewhere after dinner. And there's no sound to it, so you see a car approaching, swerves off the road, car behind them, flashing lights, which is just weird.
I'm guessing
Uh,
that's the. I'm guessing that's probably the person that called the cops
that's my
and
guess too.
continued to follow them from a safe distance so the cops could find them.
And then you'll notice too, and I don't know, and I actually know this move. So the distance between this truck and this car at this point are what do you call that? Maybe 5, 6 car lengths,
Five,
something like
seven
that.
car lengths, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Okay. Look at how far the car in the front here gets by the time this cop turns around. Look how far away this car is. So the cop whips the Yui, and then
Oh, you can barely see lights.
right
As
there.
soon as
Just
she
look.
seen that, yo, as soon as she seen the cop, yo, she got on it.
Yes. Now, I can't make fun of her for that because that is literally exactly what I did when I got my DUI back in 2002, years and years ago. One of the biggest mistakes of my life. I regret
Tried
it
to
so much.
tried to get away from him, huh? Seen him and
Pulled,
said, "Ooh, I'm gonna get out of here."
pulled out of the bar. The bar I pulled out of was about 1,000 feet from the city lines. I knew the next city over. My
They
dad
got no
was
jurisdiction there.
Well, that and my dad was best friends with the police chief and knew all the guys on the force in that city. So I
Gotcha.
said to myself, I pulled out of there. I saw the cop pull out, like literally right out of right. They were just watching, waiting for people to pull out. I pulled out. They
I
pulled out of
hate
this
that.
across
It's
the
like
street.
entrapment that they sit out in front of the bar. They used to do that in front of the Classy Cat all the time.
So stupid. I knew better. I was dumb. I was dumb and young and drunk like an idiot. I shouldn't have done
Oh
it.
yeah.
So yeah, I have nothing. I can't blame them. But I, as soon as I saw the cop, stomped on the gas, said I'm going to get to the next city, and they'll pull me over there, and I'll get driven home. That is what I told myself.
And you'll get some
Uh,
help. Yeah, absolutely.
and sure enough, well, I did make it to the next city over, where I got
But
passed over to the state highway patrol and the local
oh,
people who were running a little thing right there. So they were trying to catch people leaving there and running into the next city. So I ended up getting pulled over and got my DUI and all that stuff.
would you blow or didn't you
Uh,
blow?
Well, I ended up getting. They arrested me, took me back to the station. I blew a. I think it was .14. So I was pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. But
Bravo.
making drunk enough to make the dumb decision to drive and then drive fast, like that woman did. But yeah, but I would have gotten off if the state police weren't there because the local cop who my dad knew actually told my dad if the state police weren't there, I would have
You
drove him
just
home, and that would have been
oh.
it. So yeah, it is what it is.
Well,
So uh,
luckily, maybe you needed to have that where you actually got in trouble and pay that because maybe if you would have gotten driven home that time, would have led to you drinking and driving again in the future. You know what I'm
I
saying?
did learn my lesson. I really did learn my lesson. So
Because my D-Dub definitely taught me my lesson. I mean, it didn't teach me my lesson for driving around under the influence of other things in the years. But as for drinking and driving, after I got my D-Dub, like as soon as I seen the cops, I pulled over. First thing I said to him was, "Just arrest me, dog. I'm hammered."
yeah, well, I did. I said during my field test, I had the part where you have to stand on one leg.
Hmm.
I literally said I can't do that sober, like an idiot. Like it's
Yeah,
like
you said it,
I
yeah, absolutely.
admitted it out loud without even realizing what I was doing. Like I was just a
My,
complete idiot because I can't
I
really
should
stand on
look
one
for
leg. I
mine.
just have bad balance.
I'm I'm sure in my parents' paperwork someplace has to be my like discovery packet from when I got my DWI. I'm
Yeah,
gonna look for it this week and I'll send you a copy. It'll read pretty funny
yeah.
from
Well,
when I
yeah.
was
Send that
talking to
to
the
me.
cops, some of the stuff I told them.
And I'm not, yeah, I mean, we're certainly not glorifying it. It was one of the
No,
dumbest
no,
things I ever did. Yeah. So
that
I
was I mean,
yeah,
I've done a lot of dumb things and driving
yeah.
around drunk. One of my good friends was killed by a drunk driver when I was a kid.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. That's awful. Well, on that note, let me take a phone call. Hi, you're on another dumb show.
Your father's a faggot.
Okay. Is it,
That
well,
was
he
that was
had
it?
me. He
Is
had me
he?
though. Yeah. So it's Wednesday. Mom's getting
Oh, it
pounded
is.
out.
It's bowling night.
Mom's getting pounded out at the bowling alley. So there you go. So spend the rest of the night calling, and we could play the mom game again. So come up with some good
God.
mom jokes, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so back to this video. Here we go. This is Holly Strano doing her thing here. Wow, the F dash 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 word. I mean, come on,
Yeah,
like,
he went
wow.
hard F right from the
What a
jump.
just I mean that's my dad is a known coxman. I mean he's renowned in where I grew up. I mean he's a known
The-
coxman for sure.
this dude had like 10 days or 7 days to think of something, and that's all he had.
I know. And that's
That's
what's
it.
lame. And we actually do funny your mama jokes. Like that's just like what I mean, come on. Your dad's the an F word? Jeez,
Just
so
weak,
pathetic. It's just so
weak.
weak and pathetic. So, and on that note too, it's not even worth playing the mom game with him because I don't think he
He's not going to come
understands it.
back with that. He's not going to come back with
Yeah,
anything that's worthwhile.
it's not, because if he was like worth playing with and like saying like all these fun jokes and like if he
Oh
can
yeah,
come back
if
with
it
a
was
fun joke and burned us back like in a fun way. I've given this
yeah,
guy
good
so many
roasting back and
opportunities.
forth.
Yeah, I've given him so many opportunities to be funny and roasty, but he's just so bad at it. God, he's so bad at this.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the
So
rest of this video.
cop pulls the Yui,
Cop
and you can
whips the
barely see the
Yui.
fucking tail lights because she's
Yep,
doing 80.
here she is. We've whipped around, and he passed that car. Obviously knows what's up now. Cop takes off, and that car is far away. Turns the lights on. Now, what do you think? You're gonna watch this video, and I'm interested to see what you think, Mikey, because you keep your eye on the car, and I'll zoom in a
Oh, over the
sec. But
double solid.
yep, way over. Then a overcorrect,
Oh, under the shoulder. Oh, grass.
and
Oh,
boom,
oh no.
right,
Oh
hits a
no.
pole.
Oh no.
Massive wipeout. Massive wipeout.
Oh, I don't know how it
Uh,
is in Ohio, but in New York, if you hit a pole or something like that, you have to pay for the pole. You have to pay for the overtime for the state workers to do it.
just wait. There are photos, Mikey, of what has since happened. Not only did she take out that pole, you couldn't see it, but she also took out
Looked like a sign.
a fire hydrant. And
Oh.
it's another dumb show. There we go. There we go. Probably help if I plug the mics in. What's happening? Hello. Welcome to another Dumb Show. I'm another Dumb Show host. Thank you for joining me on issue number 144. I hope you guys had a great day today. I've had a wonderful day so far. I hope your day at work wasn't too crazy. If it was, then just come kick back with us, relax, do a little decompressing, all that good stuff. Shout out in the chat. I believe B4 was first. Good for you. Shout out to everybody in the league as well. Sup Diz, I see that there. Little reminder to everybody. I believe the phones are working. 844-HIT-DUMB, 844-448-3862. That is the number to call if you want to, tell me what's going on. You want to call my dad the F word. That's the number to call. 844-HIT-DUMB, 844-448-3862. I wish I could put that on a t-shirt. That'd be a pretty funny t-shirt, but I don't think we'd sell a lot of them outside or you can wear those anymore. You get fucking in trouble. Of course, you can always follow the show. You see it down there at the bottom at Another Dumb Show on X and Instagram. Let's see here. Don't see Mikey down there yet. Once he pops up, we'll bring Mikey in. But just a reminder to everybody, if you're not already a member, you'll see all our chat members there, the League of Dummies. You could also become a member and join. We are doing an after show this evening for Thursday Night Football. The Cowboys and the Seahawks are facing off an NFC battle. So we'll be doing an after show for that this evening. So make sure that you guys have your memberships upped. Make sure you're up to level 2. That's the $2.99 a month tier in order to have access to the members only shows. And we'd love to have you over there. And of course, you guys want to get your superfan donations in, you know where to do that as well. So let's see here. I got a couple emails here. One of them is from Jake, who called in last night. He said, "Hey, Dom, after talking about wrestling, I figured you'd appreciate this video. It happened during a pay-per-view earlier this year. Make sure Mikey watches. Love you guys. Peace." Oh, shit. Well, I can't show it to Mikey because I don't see Mikey down there. So, well, shit. That's no good. I can't do that. Well, I'll come back to that one. I didn't realize that he wanted Mikey to watch that specifically. So there you go. Never mind. Screw that. I'll come back to that when old Mikey comes back around. Speaking of Mikey, I got a comment from Mark. He said, I want to start this comment out by saying I'm not trolling. Not one bit, but I'm concerned about Mikey. He's falling asleep all show. Dumb, you have seen it. I know he said he was tired, but I think it has to be questioned. It was pretty bad. Go back and look. Mikey, I hope you're okay, man. I love you, and I have the same struggle. And I'm a fan of 15 years. Dumb, you're my favorite on the old show. And by far, Mikey, I loved hearing your calls on the Aftermath. I love you both. I love both you guys. Just concerned, not trying to be an asshole. Well, that's nice. Appreciate the concern. I think Mikey addressed it and said just straight up tired. He seemed to be good to go last night and everything. So hopefully he's okay tonight, and we'll move forward from there. Nugget Man commented the other day on issue number 141 when Country Chris called in. He said, you know what, Country Chris, you should call in once a month about a hot topic. He could call in every day if he wants to, for all I care. I love when people call in. And Kay Moyer says, what's going on with Mikey's eyes? That was that other night when he was falling asleep too. So I think they saw that same issue number. That was 141, actually. Somebody said that. So, wow, big news in the chat. Thank you, Crooked Orchids. She just gifted 10 another Dumb Show memberships. Wow, that's fantastic. One for Ryan, Mark D, Robert, That Kells, Pat Wooey, Beef. Oh, no, not Pat Wooey. Pat Wooey saying shot caller. Wesley Way, Eric, Bull, SCW, Randy, No Need to Know. All got hooked up with their another Dumb Show membership. So big time shout out to Crooked Orchids. Love you. You're the best. Thank you so much for taking the time to dig deep in your pockets and help support another Dumb Show and help other people have memberships. I love that membership gifting. It's so cool. I really love that you guys do that. It's very neat. And Falcor, who's now been a member for 5 months. She's a 5-month Super League of Dummy member. Thank you very much, Falcor. I appreciate it. She just wants to give a shout out to Crooked Orchids for giving out all those memberships. So thank you very much. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Crooked Orchids and Falcor, I do believe Crooked Orchids hooked up Falcor with a Falcor in the chat. And I know I probably should be saving this for the members only when we're talking in the chat and stuff like that. But you know what? In fact, I'll save that. Let's save that for the members only. And we'll come back to that. I'm still not seeing Mikey down there. I'm starting to get a little concerned. I hope he's okay. I didn't get any text messages or anything saying he wasn't going to be on tonight. So I hope everything's all right. That's concerning. We got to do our picks for who's going to win the game and everything. Sorry, I'm a little thrown off because I was expecting Mikey to be here, but I don't see him. So either way, moving on. Well, fuck it. Let's just play that video that I got then. And if we have to play it again later for Mikey, we will play it. Where is that? So going back to that video, that email from Jake who said he sent in a video about this wrestling. He was talking wrestling last night. I thought my head was going to pop off. I appreciate the call for sure. But boy, I can only handle so much wrestling conversation before I start to, my head starts to spin. It's a little nuts. All right, where is this video at? There it is. All right, here we go. It's pretty quick, actually. And it's a guy trying to do a power bomb off the top ropes. If you don't know what a power bomb is, you'll see the power bomb here in a second. So here we go. There's this thing. This guy trying to do this power bomb and apparently goes wrong. Whoops. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, his leg went the wrong way. Oh my God. Oh, holy fucking shit. Oh my God. That's insane. Holy moly. Look at his foot right there. It's the wrong way. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me zoom in on that down there in case you can't really tell. You can see his boot there. Yep, that's his foot pointed the wrong ass way. He says, Let me see this here. Let me zoom out. Oh, I thought that was in the shot. It's apparently not in the shot. Right there. Oh, God damn. Holy Christ. Oh. Well, I don't know whatever happened to that guy, but that fucking must have hurt like a motherfucker. Fuck that shit. Oh, Mikey's here. Oh, what's up, dude? How are you, man?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good. Did you see that video I just played?
Yeah, dude. His foot was going the wrong way, man.
Yes, it's completely jacked up. It looks awful.
Exactly what I was like looking forward to, like hopping on and being like, "Oh, look at that, a broken leg."
Yeah, perfect. How you been, man? What's going on?
Dude, I came down with a wicked cold today. I don't know how long I'm gonna last, but like I was driving home from my last job, and out of the blue, I got hit with the congestion, coughing, sore throat, and I napped for like 3 hours when I got home.
Right on. All right, sounds good. Well, we'll see how long. We'll see how long we can make it then. All right. Well, back to the world revolving around dumb. I don't know if the other night I was talking about I don't know how NFL players came up, but I know we all talk about football all the time. But I brought up NFL players and how they were. I kind of intimated that they were have a history of domestic violence. And today, Super Bowl MVP, Buffalo Bills edge rusher Von Miller. Apparently, he just got out of jail. He got bonded out after he is now facing felony charges after being accused of choking his 6-week pregnant girlfriend. Her name is Megan Denise. This fucking guy. What a piece of garbage. I can't, I don't even know what to say about this other than what a fucking, thank God the girl, it turns out the girl's okay. That's obviously the most important thing. Still pregnant, the
Yeah,
baby's
I
okay.
didn't read any. I didn't read any of the allegations or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, so here, I'll read it off to you. It is, here's the affidavit. Police allege in the court document that the argument started over some upcoming travel plans. It began about 10:40 a.m. in the main bedroom of their apartment that's outside of Dallas. She went into their home office and slammed a door after the argument, which made Von Miller, quote, visibly angry. Miller then walked into the office and yelled at the woman to, quote, get out, the affidavit says. The woman tried to comply but wanted time to retrieve some of her belongings, such as her laptop and phones.
All right.
As she was grabbing them, the affidavit says Miller shoved and pushed her. The woman repeatedly yelled, stop, I'm pregnant. Miller continued to push the woman as he stepped on her feet, which caused her to fall back into a chair, the affidavit says. Yeah. He then put a hand on her neck and applied pressure for 3 to 5 seconds, according to the affidavit, which police say caused pain but not difficulty breathing. As she continued to try to gather her belongings, Miller grabbed her phone, threw her laptop on the floor, and stomped on it, the affidavit says. So Von Miller took his girlfriend's phone, his pregnant wife's girlfriend's phone, and her laptop, and stomped on it on the floor. As she tried to pick up...
CTE is real.
As she tried to pick up her laptop, Miller yanked her hair, pulling a chunk of it out and causing her to collapse, the affidavit says. She got up and began to record Miller on her phone, which she put in her pocket, police wrote in the affidavit. So, again, it goes on even more. Miller once again grabbed the woman, pushed her onto a couch, wrapped both hands around her neck, and applied pressure. According to the cops, they spotted minor abrasions on her left hand as well as bruising on her stomach, bicep, and neck, which was consistent with strangulation.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, she recorded the part of the altercation and provided that to the police, along with a positive pregnancy test. Under a new Texas law, Von Miller can be sentenced 2 to 10 years in prison if he knew Miss Dents, his girlfriend, was pregnant at the time of the alleged assault.
Ooh.
So he's now facing felony charges potentially. Yep, he's now going to be. I mean, this comes out to be true. Right now it's he said, she said, but the police did show up. He fled the scene, which was his own house, I believe, before the police showed up. Yeah, it doesn't look. It doesn't look good when you leave your own house when the police have been called. It's usually not a good sign.
Just go for a drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, just got to clear your mind.
Yeah. So let's see here. So the thing is with this though, and of course I don't want to victim blame, but this isn't the first time he's done this to her. There's no. He was under criminal investigation back in 2021 after his girlfriend had posted text messages between the two of them that were alarming, also having to do with her being pregnant. He had asked, in fact, I have the tweet here, the conversation between the two of them here. This is one of the text message conversations he had with her the last time he got her pregnant. He said to her, it's blocked off at the top, but he said, I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm so disappointed. And she says, me too. He goes, this is the biggest mistake of my life. She says, okay, please, I don't want to block you. And then he says, I'm honestly praying for a miscarriage.
Wow.
This guy is the fucking scum of the earth.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing about if you feel like you need to have a conversation about that. I mean, that's an adult conversation to say, maybe we have a conversation about whether this is the right situation for the two of us. That's an adult conversation.
Yeah,
and here is
childish reaction.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's a picture of his girlfriend here. This is Megan Denise. So while she is a bigger girl, I'm sure she could, if I punched her, she wouldn't, I wouldn't, but it wouldn't bother her one bit. But Von
Bounce off
Miller,
those titties.
yeah, well, big ass Von Miller though, a giant NFL player. That's a different
Yeah,
story. I mean, he grabbed her hair so hard, he's ripping chunks of her hair out.
that's
Um,
wild. Like, oh, what a scumbag.
Yeah, so I don't. Who knows what's gonna? I think I just said that I saw he got. Where's that at? I saw I believe he got out on bail just a minute ago. That I saw Josina Anderson posted something about it. Josina. Um, Says Josina Anderson, I think she works for ESPN or whatever. She tweeted, "I'm told Bills linebacker Von Miller has already departed the Glen Heights City Jail on a $5,000 bond posted by Express Bail Bond in Dallas, Texas, per a source." So, uh, only $5,000, huh, for beating up a girl? Oh, I just looked up and Mikey's gone. Okay, that was weird. Um, okay. Um, Ay, 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 ay. Um, well, not really sure what to say right now, to be honest with you guys. I'm trying very hard to um, stay chill right now, but I'm a little disappointed, obviously. I think for obvious reasons. Um, I don't even know. I mean, I'm just at a loss for words right now. I think we all know what was happening right there. I don't think it had anything to do with being sick. That was very obviously not normal behavior, even for somebody who's sick. B1 was over here all day, sick with COVID. She was fine. She was lethargic a little bit, but um, obviously nothing like that. Um, Crystal says this makes me super sad. Yeah, it makes me pretty sad too, guys. I really don't know what to do here. I was trying to just roll through it and see if this was actually going to be sick. But then I realized this was way more than being sick, obviously, is when the camera blacked out of nowhere. Turned my head and the camera's gone. Um, and I think we were all watching what was happening. Um, I would rather, I'll be honest with you. I mean, why not just say beforehand? Because we had to talk about this too. Like, why not just say, I know you guys have been watching all week. I've been watching it all week too. I've been watching the slow decline. I've just been waiting for it to happen. I just didn't expect it to happen the way it happened tonight. I just thought I was going to get a text message and say, I screwed up again. I'm slipped and I'm going to go back to rehab and get this figured out. And then in however many months, we'd figure it out. Um, Instead, who knows what's happening right now? The camera's turned off. Who knows if he's knotted out? Do we have to call someone? That's what I'm saying. I hate this fucking drug so much. I fucking hate it. I just, it's, you know, also it sucks, there are people who are actually fucking sick out there. There's people who are, you're faking being sick, and people are being sick. And it's just like, um, so that sucks. I mean, like, I don't know. Like right now, I'm at a loss for words because I'm worried. I don't know what's happening right now. I have no idea. Um, is he so sick or so high that he's actually nodded off, and he knew he was about to nod off, so he shut his camera off first, and now he's passed out in his living room. Um, I don't want to talk shit because I love Mikey. I'm not mean to talk shit, but I'm not real thrilled right now. To be honest with you. I don't want to yell or say anything. I have nothing bad to say about him other than, the obvious. Shouldn't be like that here. Could have just texted me and said, yo, I slipped up. Um, 844 hit Tom. 844-448-3862. Looks like I'm gonna start digging here and trying to figure out what's going on. Let's see here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't want to wrap this up so bad right now. I don't want to talk about anything right now. I'm so pissed off. I'm not pissed off. I'm disappointed. I'm so damn disappointed. All right. So moving on. Let's just try to do a show and we'll move on. So I saw today Mike Tyson is now being sued, or got a letter today. I don't know if he's officially being sued or not. There was I don't know if you guys remember a while back the video of the guy who, Mike Tyson was on an airplane, and there was a guy who was like, I don't know, basically this guy was kind of taunting Mike Tyson. And I swear, where is, did I lose the video? All right, oh, here we go. So here's the video of where it all kind of starts. Oh wait, what's going on here? Hold on one sec. All right, here we go. All right, here is this video of Mike Tyson taunting, or Mike Tyson on an airplane about a year ago. Why is there no audio to this? What just happened? Oh, because I got to cut to it, idiot. All right, here we go. Here it is.
Fuck your boss, fuck my boss.
This is George talking to Mike Tyson, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Mike Tyson. My dog done got lit, man. He over here rapping with Tyson. Mike Tyson trying to give us some shrooms. You don't know how to act. Tyson looking out, man. This shit crazy as fuck.
He should have never gave you his money. Peasants. They're peasants. Never mind.
JetBlue, net flight.
And
Boy
then
just
you
got
see
beat up by Mike Tyson.
there's the after of it. So, and now I'll show you what actually happened, because I never understand why that video cuts the way it does there. But here's what happened from a different view. You can see the incident taking place. Oh, wait, did I just pull the wrong one? Nope, this is it. Hold on. It starts pointing at the floor, and then you'll see it pick up here. Why is this not playing any sound? Apparently there's no sound on this one. I don't know why it didn't play any. I could have sworn there was sound to it, but oh well. So there you go. You see Mike Tyson beating the crap out of the guy who was just taunting him in the video you just saw a second ago. There it is again. And it's funny because when you're a kid, you always, I think we talked about this the last time it happened, or when this, about a year ago. I feel like I remember talking about this. I thought I talked about this on the old show, but maybe we talked about it on the first version of ADS the first time around. I actually don't remember, to tell you the truth. So I don't know how this is going to hold up in a court or anything like that, because they're saying they're not going to pay it. Mike Tyson's people, this guy's asking for $450,000 after the video. And again, this happened, I think over a year ago now. I'm trying to find the actual date, but it's not saying the actual date in here. Anyway, they're looking for a pre-litigation settlement demand for, quote, injuries and damages. They say this Townsend guy suffered when Mike Tyson, quote, viciously assaulted him on a flight from San Francisco to Florida in the April last year. That's what it was. So let's see. He says, yeah, April of last year. That was right before things went up in flames, or I guess floated away on a flood. I don't know, however you want to put it. Anyway. So yeah, there's a letter that they said, they're claiming that this was just an excited fan trying to just chat with Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson, they say in the thing that as a former heavyweight champion, the potential to cause severe injuries to another person goes without question, and he should have known better. There were several other remedies available to Mr. Tyson, but he, quote, chose physical violence. And you know, Tyson did go on to apologize about this at one point in time. He apologized on Jimmy Kimmel. He said that he needs to. He apologized for it. He said he was high and irritated at the time. So if this does go to some sort of civil trial, by his own admission, he's admitted that he's done something wrong. So we'll have to see what happens if this does, because the Mike Tyson's people are like, we're not going to pay this. We're not going to we're not going to give you money without going to court. So it looks like this will end up going to court since this guy has, he's claiming he needs ongoing medical care for the beating he took from Tyson, including medication, therapy, and other regular treatment for head and neck pain, as well as depression and the infamous PTSD. So I got to be honest with you, though. Getting your face pounded in by Mike Tyson might give you PTSD. Like, I feel like you would maybe wake up at night seeing yourself getting pounded in the face by Mike Tyson, whether it's your own fault or not. I feel like it would be really, it would be a bit traumatizing to get your face beat in by Mike Tyson. So hopefully, I'm actually anxious to see if this does go to court. I don't know, do civil courts have juries? I know like criminal courts do, where they have like a jury of your peers or whatever. Is that how that works in civil court too? I'm not exactly 100% sure about that. I can't exactly remember, to tell you the truth. But there's going to be a juror who saw him admit himself that he did something wrong. You know what? Why wouldn't that person be like, well, if he knows he did something wrong, I know he did something wrong, then yeah, he's going to have to pay for it. Jake, not drunk Jake, you're on another dumb show. What's up, dude?
Hey, buddy. I just real quick, I want to call in with a question and a suggestion because it looks like you were solo for a hot minute. So, question: how did the bathroom remodel ever go? I don't know if you ever covered that. I know you were talking about how it was. They were shoving trash in your walls. I was just curious about that, and then wonder if you got some new rappers up there. And then two, for a suggestion, after football season's over and everything, because I know you guys do members only shows, and obviously I'm a big gamer, and I know previously we talked about gaming and you playing like scary games. Do you think, I know you do a lot of F1 and football, would you consider doing like a Saturday night show where you guys maybe get a couple people on and watch you play a scary game and watch people freak the fuck out?
Definitely want to do a gaming show for sure. I think that would be great for an after show to do too, because it's a little bit just chill and hanging out, and that's what I like the after shows to be, because I like those to not feel like work, and that's one of the best things about the after shows. So yeah, if we're gaming and stuff, that's a lot of fun. Right now my setup is a little weird to where my cameras don't run through my PS5. So everything has to run, my PS5 has to run into my computer through the capture card, then I send it out through this to be able to broadcast. Now, I could probably do it where I think my little 4K face cam, my little Elgato thing, I think it will plug right into the PlayStation and work. Maybe not. I honestly don't know. But I might just get like a cheap little, not a cheap one, but like another webcam or the PlayStation camera really, that just plugs right into the PlayStation. That way, like if I just want to fire up, not the whole production of everything, just literally like me with a gaming headset on, sitting on my couch playing with everybody, I could do that much more easily if I just had this other little camera, an actual PlayStation camera that plugged right into my PlayStation, instead of having to fire up the computer, make sure the PlayStation, because this 4K capture card is wonky. It doesn't love capturing the PlayStation a lot of times. And then it's kind of weird with the audio. You can't hear the party audio unless I have a whole bunch of shit set up here on my end to be able to hear it through my controller. It's goofy. Yeah, so that's that. We'll see. Once I can get that figured out again, because again, it's just a bunch of extra wires I got to plug in. But once I because I know I got it to work once before, I just got to remember how I set it up, because it's just a bunch of fucking wires to get it working. So,
my wife and I were talking earlier about, last year we did a lot during the summer. Like every week we go on Xbox Game Pass and try a new like scary game. And like, so we just, you know, even if it was just for a couple hours, you know, go in there, play something in the dark in the middle of the night, scary. I thought that'd just be funny to watch you, because I know you're like, you know, that's not usually your genre. So I thought it might be entertaining to watch you jump and scream.
I will too, because I'm a real scare. I'm a big baby when it comes to those stuff, and I'm an easy jump scare guy. So it would probably get me pretty good too. I don't do real good in those kind of movies. I pretend like I'm not a fan of horror movies. I'm just scared of them is really what it is. They just make me uncomfortable. I'm a pussy and I don't feel like getting scared. So, yeah. So, I think B1, I just had a delivery come to the door. I think that's what's happening right now. So, the dog's going crazy.
I'm gonna jump off, man, but share about the bathroom remodel.
Oh, yes, I will. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. Bathroom remodel went good, other than the fact that they didn't tell me that you have to they didn't tell me that I was gonna have to paint. I had no idea I was gonna have to paint the walls and stuff. Hold on, guys. Let me take a quick break, get this dog under control. I'll come back, talk about the bathroom remodel. Then we're gonna wrap up. We'll do the members only show. Welcome back to Another Dumb Show. I'm Another Dumb Show host. Thank you for joining us on issue number 144. I appreciate having you guys all here. Kind of goofy that I took that break right when I took it, considering football game that we're going to be watching on the Thursday night football after party starts at 8:15. So probably not the smartest thing I was going to do. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. Mikey, I guess is okay. He was trying to. I texted him and told him to take the rest of the night off. We'll talk tomorrow. But I did see he popped back up there for a sec, but I was elbow deep in what I was doing, and I didn't want to circle back to everything. So I'll talk to him off the air tomorrow, and then we'll figure out, or later on, I don't know, we'll figure it out. So I'm going to wrap it up for tonight, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I am pretty upset and just having a hard time even concentrating. And frankly, everything I had lined up was for more than one person to talk about. So it's just a little bit hard to do it that way. Even if things aren't what we were expected, and even if he's just very under the weather, hard to do either way. So I want to thank Jake for calling in earlier while things were going a little haywire. I apologize when I think when I went to break earlier, I shut my mic off by accident. And so I just, basically you guys just kind of hung up on me. I kind of hung up on you guys. I didn't mean to do that. And I just want everybody to know I am not, this doesn't mean there's no, I just need to gather my thoughts a little bit here about the rest of the evening and about the show and stuff. So everything's fine. Be back live tomorrow at 7. I'll do an extended show tomorrow. I think right now just need to let things lie where they're lying, and then we'll come back around and talk about everything here tomorrow. So yeah. Okay, Pat Willie, thank you for the troll comment, but no, it's one thing to plan a show when there's supposed to be 2 people on. It's another thing to do a show when there's just one person on. There's a lot different planning. Trust me, very, 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 very different type of show. You have to plan very, very differently for it. So, so you can insult me all you want. Go right ahead. I actually don't care right now. I got bigger fish to fry than you insulting me while I got all these other things going on. So perfect time for some trolling and insulting. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Unbelievable. I could obviously, yes, spend the whole night talking about what happened, and we just spend the whole night speculating, and we go around and around in circles about that. But it's a serious issue. It's not something that we just should just sit around speculating about all night long, and then just bring back on and do all. That's not what we should do. It's just not right. It's not the right thing to do. I know you think the $1.99 or $2.99 or whatever a month entitles you to that, but at times, I have to make an executive decision about what I think is best for us. And I think right now, because you can already see I'm getting frustrated and angry, and I don't want to do that. I'm losing my temper already, and I don't want to lose my temper. It's just, so I'm going to wrap things up for tonight. And I will come back and do a show tomorrow, whether it's with Mikey or without Mikey. And you guys have seen me do shows without people before. And if you think it's so easy to do a show on your own, go right ahead, and I urge you to do one. Have fun talking to yourself, because it sucks. It's very boring talking to yourself. It's not as fun when you're talking to yourself. That's part of the reason why I did it the way I do it. And so you have to retool everything when it's just you talking to yourself. You have to completely change the way you approach everything. And I don't understand why that's hard to understand. I don't understand that. So thanks for the support. Appreciate it. I did see there were some people in there who were saying some nice things, some supportive things. So I do appreciate that. Otherwise, guys, that is going to wrap things up for us tonight. We'll be back live tomorrow. I'll be back live. Somebody will be back. The show will be back live tomorrow at 7:00 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. Thanks for streaming on my tube. Hey, hit the thumbs up for me if you could. Like, share, comment, all that stuff. I'm out of here. See ya.